All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our apostles and elders. And Shalom to all the Akim out there preaching his word, truth and sincerity. I'm just making another in transit video on the way out to the battlefield to do the work. And I had seen a bro on the posted an article about it says it was a Wisconsin company to implant employees with the microchip, basically, and it's going to be I had looked at it, and then you can Google it, and it'll pop up just like Wisconsin company and microchips, and it'll pop up on Google, and it was basically talking about that they're going to be the first company in U.S. to start basically doing what they're doing out in Europe. In Europe, with the companies out there that be microchipping their employees, they're basically going to be the first U.S. company to do it out in the U.S. So they're going to start that trend out here now about making the employees get the mark of the beast, basically. And just like they doing in Europe, their chips at their jobs going to be used for everything from buying stuff out the vending machine to clocking in for work and whatever else they're going to use it for. But like, this is the first a job as far as like the company that's been pushing that, because they already got it out there for you to go buy it just for yourself if you want to do that. But this is actually a first company that's doing that for their employees. And in the video that I was watching, the guy, he basically he used a specific word. He said that the guy that's, I believe, the head of the company, he was saying that this it's basically, I forgot the word he used, but pretty much he said that in a way it's bound to happen. So it's bound to happen eventually, as far as like the chip getting pushed. So he was like, we might as well start it now. That's his mentality about it. Like, it's going to happen. Society's coming to that anyway. So we're just going to go ahead and just like basically start pushing that before everybody else starts doing the trend. We're just going to start doing it. And then, like, even though they're the first company starting that, the next thing is going to be mandatory, because now it's not mandatory. It's more so optional at the company. Yet it's going to be, they're just introducing it now. And this was actually on the news on TV. So when they introduce it to when they start pushing that more and more companies doing it, then it's going to become mandatory, and it's going to get to the point to where now you're not going to be able to get a job if you don't want to take the chip, or you're not going to be able to do all the things that it speaks of in Revelations. And you go ahead, get that.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Yeah, and that's what they were saying in a little news clip that's on one of the articles, or you could just look the news clip up. The chick was saying it in the video. She basically was saying, like, yes, we said it, microchips, like, because everybody know that like the microchip is the mark of the beast. But she repeated herself when she said it. She was like, yeah, you heard me right, I said it, microchips, they're going to start putting in their employees. So like, they already know that's people know that it's mentioned in Revelations. That's what it's talking about. All right, because it comes with a certain vibration when you mention the microchip. Like, everybody already know. You don't even have to bring it up. People already know exactly what like the first thing that'll come to their mind is like how everybody considered it the mark of the beast. And you still got some guys out there that say it's not the mark of the beast, but what else is going to cause people not to be able to buy or sell or to get anything in society if it's not the RFID microchip?
And this is the new this is the new age way of doing commerce, trading commerce. All right, they have Bitcoin. They got places like India who's becoming more and more of a cashless society. Okay, so it's every all these different countries are hopping on with the so-called trend of doing away with cash and money and doing digital currency, okay? Dealing in digital currency, and ultimately leading up to this RFID microchip, which is going to have all your information on it, and you're not going to be able to, like the scripture is going into, you're not going to be able to buy or sell if you don't have this chip, because that's going to be the new form of buying and selling, all right? Commerce and commodities and currency, and that mark, when you look into it, it's the word charagma, which means incision, basically. They're going to have to insert something in you. which is going to be what? A microchip, the size of a grain of salt. I mean, grain of rice. All right, it's the prophecies, man. And he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Yeah, and that's what it's coming to. Like, they're gonna, they mentioned it on the news before, but then now they're bringing it up again, and it's just gonna be like something they keep on repeating until you see it so much on the news. It's the new norm now.
Yep.
Everybody sees it so much now that, just like with the sodomite shit, years back, you never seen too much of that on TV or whatnot, but then you started seeing it more and more, and then now it's just everyday's life.
I think the word is like dissension. That's not.
Desensitized.
Yeah, desensitizing. That's exactly what they're doing with you zombies, you Babylonians. They're constantly throwing it in your face to where you just that's a part of their witchcraft. It's just the norm. You know, you're just used to it. Incrementally, they're pushing it on you. You know, just like this RFID microchip. They did away with with your old credit cards for you people who are card holders, and what they forced you to get the credit card that has the chip in it. Now when you're going to these stores and buying and selling, or you want to use your card, a lot of the machines said is what you have to use the chip. They actually say at the counter, use your chip. Do you have your chip?
Yeah. If you actually try to swipe your card, they'll tell you that you can't do that. You got to use the chip.
Yep. And that's what this is all coming on. It's all these corporations are working with Esau for this end all goal, you know, because that's what it was always about, that microchip. Back when Aaron Russoff and Nick Rockefeller, what did he tell them? He said our end goal is to have everybody chipped, you know. So that's the plans of the wicked elites, all right. And you seeing it come to pass, like what the brothers going into, and what them opening their first corporation, their company. What, in Wisconsin?
Yeah,
Wisconsin, as far as their co-workers,
they're going to be
their employees will be chipped. All right, you know, and that's a trend right now. That's going to become a bigger trend, because a lot of these people are cool with it. They're with the microchip. You know, these people who don't believe that it is the mark of the beast, or who just don't know. All right.
And they in the video, like I was saying, they brought it up, like how it's already popular out there in Europe, but now it's like starting out. It's going to basically saying now it's coming out to the U.S. because that's the first company that's going to do it. And what's going to happen next? Other companies going to do that because they don't want to be behind.
Yep.
They want to be part of the new trend too. They're just like when companies tried to do self-driving cars, then another company going to try to do that too, but just because they want to keep up to date with the new trend. Because they all following the same orders, so they all gonna get in line, basically.
And if not, what? That company is gonna fall off.
Yeah.
That company is gonna lose money. All right. The consumers are not gonna buy into that company. So what? They have to stay. They have to keep up with competition. You know, just like Amazon. Amazon bought Whole Foods, and what? They're working on
Amazon Go.
Amazon Go. You don't have to swipe or you know, the same way that you would buy something today.
Everything's all digital. As far as when you grab everything, you don't have to even add it up or scan it. It automatically gets scanned or like added to your account because everything has an RFID tag in it.
Yep. And now they want to put an RFID tag in you so that you can do so that you can buy and sell these products, man. So that you can how do you say so that you can deal in this society, all right? Because if you don't get down with the RFID microchip, you're going to be excommunicated from the society, or furthermore put to death. You know, this is going to be a life or death situation, like what the brothers going into, because they're going to start it off as a convenient thing to see who's willingly going to take it, and then they're going to come down by force, all right, and force you to take the RFID microchip, man, or be faced with death. This back in Revelation 13 and 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600
Yeah, and that's exactly what's on the barcode.
Yep.
It's 666.
That's right.
So, and that's basically what you're taking, man. If you had wisdom, you, like the scripture say, you would know what the mark of the beast is. But Esau's trying to come with that witchcraft and make you think that it's not what it is in the scriptures.
Yep.
And you got niggas out there as well that's saying the same thing. So that's how you know they sold out more than likely. Unless you just want to be a complete demon just to be a demon, they sold out. Because why else would you say that it's not the mark of the beast when ain't nothing else in society going to stop you from buying or selling but not having the chip?
Yeah. That's the only thing that makes sense in the spirit. All right. That it is the RFID microchip. Even the everyday Babylonian, all right, Bible thumper, they know that the mark of the beast is that RFID microchip. And if you say otherwise, you're paid off and you're a demon. You're talking about it's sleeping with the white woman, it's embargo, it's this and that. No, it's that RFID microchip, man. All right, which our apostle elders, chiefly at Great Millstone, we teach that. Okay, you know, for you pseudo Israelite camps that's been paid off and try to water down the scriptures and put our people back to bed, man. You know, you're supposed to be warning them of these things. All right. You want me to pull out the 2 Corinthians?
Yeah, you can get that.
Okay. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
You can read that again.
Yeah, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Yeah, at least Satan should get an advantage of us because we're not ignorant of his devices, man. We know that the RFID is the mark of the beast, man.
Yep.
Once you put it inside you, because then it has everything on there. They can track you. They know where you at. All your information's on there. Like bro was saying, you officially just let yourself literally become the lease property at that point. We're already their property as far as like according to your birth certificate and whatnot, and we're slaves to the lease, but you're literally making yourself a slave at that point. Like you're willingly doing it.
Yep.
You're like, I'm officially just making myself 100% a slave to Esau, taking a chip, because everything in your life now is geared towards that chip. If you get a paycheck, it's going on there. You got a bill to pay, it's going on there. You want to get inside somewhere or get access to a different building or whatnot, you got to have the chip in your hand to do that.
Yeah, you're gonna be literally plugged into the matrix, man.
Yeah.
You know. Hey man, yeah, and that's something that we're not ignorant of. All right, us over here at Great Millstone, ignorant means not to know. We know about this because why? The Lord told us of these things and what to watch out for. This is let me put this precept out. This is Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto the servants the prophets.
Yeah, he revealed it to the servants the prophets, because who's out there that lets you know that every week? The prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, and the apostles and elders, they've been speaking about the mark of the beast before it even got pushed out there.
Yeah.
Just like with World War III. Brothers been out there speaking about it. The apostles on down been speaking about it way before it's even before it even became a possibility. Yeah, before it even became an actual possibility, brothers have been speaking on it. Now that you actually see things, more tension heating up out there in the Middle East, North Korea, China, so much shit going on.
Yep.
Now everybody has to just really accept that we are going to go to World War III, even though as much as they don't want to accept it, they have to. If anybody that looks at the news or watch what goes on, international news, you know, worldwide news and stuff like that, you have to know what's going on and see that World War III is right at your door, basically. All right. Was that it on that?
Yeah.
I had some. You can get the Proverbs 12 and 26.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 26. It says, "The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them."
Yeah, and Esau's going to try to seduce you with the chip. They make it seem like it does so much for you, like as far as convenience. They're trying to seduce you with that microchip, man. Make it seem like it's not a bad thing to take it. just like in the video clip, the dude tried to make it seem all right if you got it put inside of you. He was like, if they say they say that if you get the marker on the microchip, that you can take it out yourself just by popping it out. Like it's that simple just to remove it.
Nope.
Like, nah, man, when they really pushing that shit, man, it's not gonna be that simple. And why would you, if you remove it, you're basically, you already took it anyway, and why would you even want to play around like that with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai?
Yep. And what they don't mention is that those RFID microchips are gonna have cyanide in them, all right, in case you buck up. They'll just cut off your funds, all right, and put you to death, really, you know. So this is all Esau playing games with you. You're not going to be able to easily take the damn chip out. And like the brother's saying, if you're an Israelite, you take the chip, man, ain't no repenting from that. You're going to be put to death, all right? You know? Ain't no oh, I didn't know. You knew what the chip was, and you willingly took it, all right? So you can try to take it out all you want, man. You still going to be destroyed, man.
Yep. You got seduced by Satan.
Yep.
And you took that chip. You wanted to become his slave.
Yeah, you wanted to prolong your miserable life here, man.
Yeah, the little seconds that you have left.
Yeah, you was better off accepting death and pleasing,
going straight to the spirit world and be at rest.
Pleasing Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. You got something else?
Yeah, I had this precept right here. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 67. Behold, the Most High himself is the judge. Fear him. That's right, man. Don't fear man. Don't fear Esau. Okay? Because Esau is going to come with his fear tactics, man. All right? Oh, you take this, or I'm gonna kill your children, kill your wife, do away with your family. You know, he's gonna try to throw anything that he feels that you care about in his life to sway you into taking that chip, man. All right? You're supposed to maintain your integrity and your fear in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, knowing the consequences and the ramifications of taking this RFID chip, man, you know, and knowing it's better to die, man, die with honor, okay? Behold, the Most High himself is the judge. Fear him. Leave off from your sins and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever. So shall the Most High lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble. That's right, because the ultimate time of trouble, the time of Jacob's trouble, is on the rise, man. It's at hand, you know. Yeah, and that's what's gonna come, man. Esau is gonna be like a madman, slaying Israelites, all right, showing his pure hatred in true form, you know, for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And the only one that's gonna be able to deliver us and save us is the same one who's bringing this upon us, our nation, you know, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the Heavenly Father through His Son, all right, because He's gonna send back Yahweh Shai and an innumerable multitude of angels to deliver the very elect, man, from these said perils, all right, ultimately from that thermonuclear destruction that's going to take place here in America, all right. And for you people who take that RFID microchip, you're going to have your place in that lake of fire, man, before the Yahweh Shai and the angels, all right, and the elect, all right. You're going to burn. It says, so shall the Most High lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed ye being idle with things offered unto idols. Yep, they're gonna snatch up Israelites. All right, those of us who are in this faith. All right, you know, us, because Esau want us, man. All right, us prophets. Okay.
They already got everybody else because they already plugged in the matrix, so you don't have to worry about those people. You worried about the ones who's bucking up against the system.
Yep.
Which is the prophets of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
Yep. Because we're giving Esau hell through prophesying, man. All right. Telling them his end all be all, man. Yep. Revealing his deep dark counsels, all right, and this is a counsel of Satan, of Esau, this RFID microchip, man. He's pressing it out deceitfully, all right, making it seem like it's cool, and that RFID microchip, man, it causes cancer, because it don't pose to be. It's something foreign is inside your body. What your body attacks it, man. All right,
and it's like a frequency that's getting put in your body.
Yep.
Like just like with your phone. If you put that to your ear and it gives you tumors and all that other shit, what more would a chip do to you? That's literally inside your body all the time.
That's right. Showing it I'm supposed to be there, man. So yeah, Esau is gonna snatch up the men of the Lord. He's gonna snatch up you everyday Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, because you have a fear of the Heavenly Father. You have a zeal, but not according to knowledge, man. You know. So you're gonna have Israelites who believe that this is the mark of the beast, the RFID microchip, and they're gonna stand up against it. They're gonna choose not to take it because they were told not to, man, and because they have faith in the Heavenly Father. Okay? Yeah, you was gonna say?
Nah, that's good.
Okay.
If that was your last precept, we get in on that one.
All right. So it says, "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach, and trodden under feet. For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord." You know? "They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord."
Yeah, that's how Esau's going to be in that time, man. Like a madman. Because it's going, like it says in Revelations 12:12, he's going to have some great wrath because he know that he has a short time.
Yep.
And that's him being a madman as well, sparing none. He going to, like the scriptures always mention, it's going to be man, woman, and child, old and young. Everybody's going to get it. It's not going to be no respect of persons. Everybody's going to be getting put to death by Esau.
Yep.
But he mainly going to focus on the Israelites. Yeah, he's still going to be killing these other nations and heathens.
That's right.
It's just that his main focus is going to be putting hell on the prophets, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the ones that he do catch, all right, the ones that he happened to get through the spirit, because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said that 144 is going to make it and not be touched.
Okay.
So those are the men that's going to be blessed with the spiritual power and get delivered out of all of their troubles. And then the scriptures speak as well about certain men that is going to get hemmed up by Esau, but you're going to die with integrity, man.
Yep, as a martyr.
As a martyr, sticking up for the right thing, man. For Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. And that's something honorable to go out for.
Yep. That's right. And you're gonna be the first risen, man. You know? So either way it goes, man, the Lord is gonna deliver his men. Okay? It says, "For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses." That's right, man. They're gonna come get you niggas out of your own comfortable homes, all right? Out of your comfortable settings. You know? They gonna let you know, man. Hey, the shit's real, man. All right? "Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire." Yep.
Right.
So the Lord is going to make it known who is his chosen, as he's already doing right now. It's just going to be further. It's going to be plain that these are the Lord's elect. All right, these are the Lord's men. These are the men that he set up, and these are the men that he's dealing with, and these are the men that he's going to protect and continue to deliver. You know, while the rest of you 2/3, you niggas that took the Judas purse. All right, all you demons, man. Hey, man, you're going to fall by the wayside. Okay. You niggas that forsook this truth, all right, that went back into this world, all right, that embraced your family, that sought out a life here. Hey, man, the Lord is gonna destroy you and your household, you know, and you're not gonna be protected nor delivered, all right. And a lot of you niggas are gonna take the chip, like the Apostle Tahar is going into, man. You niggas that even niggas in Great Millstone, man, because you always got niggas around the men of the Lord. Okay, hey, when just like in Job, you know, when the sons of the Most High presented themselves, who else came in the midst? Satan. You know, so we always have Satan in the midst of the men of the Lord. All right, via you agents for Satan. All right, so a lot of you guys, you niggas that don't believe in this word, man. All right. Hey, man, you're going to take the chip, you know, because you don't have no faith nor integrity in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man.
And you're already condemned.
Yeah.
The scriptures say he that believeth not is already condemned.
That's beautiful.
So if you don't believe, you're through already.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no hope for you.
Yeah. That's right, man. But we have hope, all right? We're, as Paul said, we're prisoners of hope, okay? You know? We expect to be delivered from the said perils, man. All right? If we maintain our faith and works to the very end.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, with that, man, that's all that we're gonna go ahead and close out through the Spirit, man. Hopefully you brothers was edified, man. You know? Hey man, we almost out of here. The last great prophecies are have yet to come to pass fully. World War III, the RFID microchip we were speaking on now. Okay? It's about to spread like wildfire here in America. This is just the first company, man. Everybody about to so-called get hip to the chip, all these companies. These damn dumbass people. They're gonna put benefits to it.
It's just a test run, basically,
Yeah.
to see how it goes. So that's Esau always doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So once they see that it's going good, then everybody else gonna jump on board.
Sure. Yeah, with that.
Yeah. So with that, you know, like the brother said, Lord willing, the lesson was edifying, and we're gonna close out with that. Give our praises again to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and double honors to our apostles and elders, and Shalom to all the Akim.
Shalom.
Shalom.